color guards from the John Street Veterans Association. Color guards, present colors.
They have set for start. All right, start. Detail off. Left face.
Folks, freedom is not free. Everybody ready, seats. That means sit down. Once a sergeant, always a sergeant. Sit down, please. All the veterans and first responders on your feet. We salute you and thank you for your service to our country and thank you for your service to our community. Remembering freedom and safety is not free. Someone has to pay for it. These great patriots you see standing in front of you have paid their tabs so we can be free. We must never forget that. When you see a veteran, walk up and say thank you for your service to our country. When you see a first responder, say thank you for your service to our community. Remembering that, everybody in the room, on your feet, and join these great patriots, and let's pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Present earth.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God bless America.
Earth. Right, peace. They have set for earth. All right, earth. Detail off.
All right, welcome everyone. Let's give another round of applause for the color guards. Mr. Roger Wise, the Bureau of Veterans, and reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. Once again, thank you for your service to all of our veterans here in the audience today, and thank you to Mr. Wise and the gentlemen that were here for us to get the event started. Welcome everyone. It's a warm day. You can go ahead and wipe your brow. I know you all feel good. It's a blessing for us to be here, to be healthy enough to attend. And let's continue to practice some sort of safe distancing from one another so that we continue to keep all of our citizens safe in our fine city. Welcome to the World Chamber of Commerce Global Leader Awards. My name is Mark Hayes. I'm a former television news anchor right here in the great city of Atlanta, Georgia, for a decade. And I missed it so much, I came back in 2017 after leaving in 2012, and I promised to never leave again. This city is amazing because of folks like the very folks that are here with us today, including Ms. Warner to my right, who has been a dear friend and a tremendous advocate for business and business relations the globe over. So we thank her, and we thank the continued effort to promote business, cultural, and humanitarian initiatives for business development. In this event, the WCC will recognize leaders for their extraordinary effort to make this a better society and a better world. The WCC event will be broadcast at World CC Television on the channel, broadcasting on Amazon Fire TV and the Roku network with access to 100 million viewers globally. Furthermore, you can watch on World CC's website at worldcc.tv. Now, for the lady of the hour, Solange Warner, the WCC co-chair, is here to make some opening remarks. Solange.
I would like to thank each one of you for being here today supporting the World Chamber of Commerce. The purpose of the Chamber is to promote international trade and foster cultural and humanitarian initiatives worldwide. Today, we would like to recognize global and community heroes that inspire us, for their accomplishments and also for their positive message. Hopefully, after this event, all of us will go back to our communities, bringing a positive message and become inspirational as well. Thank you so very much.
All right, we're going to continue with the program today. We're on a time crunch here, so we're going to ask all of our folks that are recognized today to please be mindful of the time. We don't want to run over, and we are so excited to be in this wonderful location here at the state capitol. So coming up next, we have some World Hero recognitions. At this time, the WCC would like to recognize a couple of sports heroes who have especially inspired younger generations. Bobby Zorro Hunter, the one and only Globetrotter Olympic player. He works with communities such as Children's Girls Club, promoting campaigns against drugs. Thank you, Bobby, for your endless work. And Bobby, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, thank you. I'm glad to be here today. I'm going to be representing Drug-Free World. Also, we're going to be doing MedPod. MedPod is a method in which we can go and make a community healthier, excuse me, any place in the world. So, thank you very much for having me here. I'd like to thank Dr. Ben Fialco, would you raise your hand, for coming here today as part of Drug-Free World, and also Dr. Faye Williams for her support as she is International Women for Peace, and women's rights are only in 38 states. I'm in Celtic, so that's where I will be working at for the rest of my career. Thank you.
Amen. Am I dating myself if I say I'm old enough to remember watching him play? I'm older than I look. All right, we also would like to recognize Stan Cottrell for his amazing run. Check this out, folks. From Los Angeles, California to Washington, D.C. He just completed the run a few weeks ago at the remarkable young age of 78. He's run across 40 countries through the years. He calls it the Friendship Runs. Thank you, Stan, for your incredible positive message. Please come on up to the podium and say a few words.
Very much, Mr. Ambassador. Always good to see you, sir. Thank you. Solange, thank you so much. And all the people that worked and so diligently put this incredible event together. I've been running 78 years, I've run 270,000 miles. What I've learned in that 270,000 miles, a selfish dream will not sustain itself. The more your dream embraces the lives of other people, the greater chance that dream has to succeed. Because life is a stream touching all lives. And when we live our dreams, when we put ourselves in a position for a victory, then all the world has changed and changed forever. I want to encourage you that from what I've learned and what I've seen, every person is a divine original. Every person has a gift of friendship to give to the world that no one else can give, but you alone. Put yourself in a position for a victory every day. This morning, just like I have for so many years, I wake up and I say, reporting for duty. And I pray that you report for duty every single day. Live every day of your life as though it's going to be your last, because one of these days you'll be correct. God bless. Thank you.
I'm going to call Solange up to the podium right now. Solange, thank you so much for allowing me to participate today. Your events are always amazing, and of course, as soon as you called, I absolutely promised I would be here, so I'm happy to be here.
Well, I would like an applause, please, for Mark Hayes. He's an amazing person.
Absolutely. So my mantra at these kinds of events is brother be brief, the 3 Ds, and I'm going to follow them for you. Very quickly though, I now work for the Real Times Media Company based in Detroit, but we also own the Atlanta Daily World and Atlanta Tribune, so I'm working as the National News Director. Please support us at AtlantaDailyWorld.com and AtlantaTribune.com. We also run the Who's Who in Black initiatives around the country. We just celebrated with a fabulous event here in Atlanta. I've also got a TEDx Tech Talk coming up in November, on November 5th, so I'll let you know how you can support me there. Their idea is big enough to share with the world, and my topic will be parenting black males post-George Floyd. And my final initiative that I'd like to share with you today is a parental platform, a coaching platform that I'll be launching in mid-November to help parents of college and teenage athletes have more meaningful and more dynamic communication. My superpower is having conversations with anyone, anytime, anywhere, and I want to teach parents how to do that as well with their teenagers. It was born out of a tragedy that my parents and my family and I suffered. I lost my oldest son to the prison system about 5 years ago here in Atlanta. The opioid epidemic knows no boundaries and does not discriminate. So he sits in a Georgia prison. My youngest son is a professional hockey player. My wife is a former prosecutor. So with 30 years in television news, my wife, former law enforcement official, you can imagine that we were devastated. We invested in our kids and we did everything we thought was right. So I want to help parents figure out what the warning signs are, when to look for trouble, how to find help and resources out there. So I'll be launching that in mid-November, and I'll be sure to share it with Solange. So any of you folks that know people who need some tools to help connect on a more effective, more meaningful, more dynamic level with their children, I'm your guy. So thank you so much. What a pleasure to be here. So we're going to raffle off a WCC membership, a value of $500 for all the participants that would like to click at the WCC Facebook page. So if you haven't already liked the page, please, prior to the end of the event, you'll be eligible to participate in the raffle, and we're going to give out that $500 membership, and let me tell you something, there are a lot of benefits with that membership. So please, look for that opportunity you can go right on your phone, click like on the Facebook page, that's all it takes. So right now we'd like to thank our sponsors, first of all at Amelia AI at Amelia.com and Your 360 Health magazine. And you can find more information at Your360Health.com. And we'd like to ask her to come forward now and say a few words as our title sponsor today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, I'm Carol Benda. I am very pleased to be here today as a part of Amelia, which is an IP soft company, on behalf of artificial intelligence. So we have a really terrific set of products and an entire platform that can help with all of those redundant tasks. You think about a bot, well, this would be the bot with superpowers. So we'd love to get with you and talk a little bit more deeply about that. When you think about how much time we all spend on hold for any particular reason, you could be calling a government entity, a utility company, your phone company, a restaurant, how much hold time you spend. And then you couple that with folks who maybe can't get around as well and might need some medical assistance or maybe some disability or whatever kind of effort that they're trying to achieve. We'd like to help you and your organization make that easier on those people so all of those hours are not wasted. We're working with some of the best customers in the world. We're working with organizations such as various departments of defense and government organizations, and in fact, we just signed up a doctor's office who has a heavy scheduling need. So, long story short, I'd love to get with you and speak with you a little bit more about it. Artificial intelligence doesn't have to be a scary thing. It can be something that's really good and beneficial for you and to save you and your company and your portion of your company a whole lot of time. So thank you. Thanks for having me here today. I'm glad to be part of the World Chamber once again.
Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Debbie Wallace. I'm the CEO of Your 360 Health. Your360Health.com brings you health, complete health of mind, soul, and body. So in our magazine and throughout our website, you will see articles that feature physical health, social health, mental health. We have wonderful articles that you can enjoy online, reading through our printed magazine, as well as for every article in our magazine, we also have a video and an audio. So for those who don't enjoy reading as much, they can still enjoy because we're providing that information via audio while you're driving down the road. You can enjoy it, and it's absolutely free to go online and subscribe to our magazine at your360health.com. We also have a wonderful staff here today, 360 Health Broadcasting Network, doing this filming. We want you to know that we welcome your input, we welcome your articles, we welcome your videos, and we put this on the TV station 24 hours a day, absolutely free. We've been broadcasting from Atlanta here for 7 years now, so we are very happy to be sponsored. Thank you for inviting us and for being a part of the World Chamber of Commerce. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, just as a reminder, your360health.com and amelia.com. All right, thank you to our sponsors.
It is an honor for me to introduce you to the mayor of the city of Auburn, Linda Blackinger. She has founded an organization that assists women. They have been abused in PTSD women. It is an amazing organization. I encourage you to find it on the website. I will let Linda Blackinger provide more information. Please give her a warm applause to Linda Blackinger.
Hello, everybody. What a great turnout. What a beautiful, glorious day it is today, isn't it? My goodness, it is wonderful to see all of you. I've been mayor of the city of Auburn for 15 years, and I will. Good to see you. We actually traveled to Turkey together. Yes, we did. It's wonderful. Yeah, great to see you. I will tell you that no matter where I've gone, no matter where I've been, what I have seen consistently throughout the world, as well as, of course, here at home, is that women need help. There are women in all walks of life, whether it is that they are homeless, a widow, a successful businesswoman who's trying to make their way through. No matter what it is, all walks of life, we really need to band together, help each other, give each other a lift up, a push forward, and that's what I'm here to do. So I will tell you that a couple of years ago, almost 2 years ago, my husband passed away. And when Dan passed away, it opened me up to a whole other world of women that were in need because they suddenly became a widow. And as I explored that and began to see what these needs really were, it wasn't exactly the same for each and every one of us, but everybody had needs. And so I decided, well, I'm going to do an outreach, and I'm going to try to help these women and help them by what I've gone through and help make a difference in their lives. Well, as I prayed about that, and as I really searched out, what is it, Lord, that you want me to do? It became much bigger than just that one thing. I've taught Bible studies for years. I've done women's retreats, spoken at different conferences, and all this sort of thing, and I love to do that. I love to pour into the hearts of other people. Well, as this started coming together, I really saw that this is something that is much bigger than me, and I felt like the Lord told me, call 5 women together to help you to put this together. And so I said, okay. So I started praying, and boom, 5 women came into my life, and each one of them had a testimony. Listen, my background very quickly is that I was born to a mentally ill mother in an orphanage, in foster homes, lived with a lot of abuse, left home when I was 14, worked really hard to put myself through school, and was on my own, and ended up facing a lot of dead ends and a lot of doors closed simply because the people that were in charge of the companies I worked for saw one thing in me, that I was a young woman, and put obstacles in my way. I won't go into all of that, but what ended up happening was I really lost all hope. I have to tell you that I'm a pretty strong person, I'm pretty pig-headed, but I really lost all hope because I thought I've worked as hard as I can work. I've done everything that I can do to be successful and push forward, and still the doors were closed. And it really came down to me feeling like, okay, well, there's nothing left. I'm really tired of fighting. I was only 27, and I felt like I had lived an entire life of fighting, and I decided to try to end my life, and didn't tell a soul, and went forward and took every single pill in my apartment, drank a whole bottle of vodka, woke up 3 days later. It was just before Christmas, and my first thought was, God, you must hate me because you wouldn't let me die. Because to me, that was just going to bring peace, and of course that's a lie, right? But within 3 months, I met the man who shared Jesus with me, who then went on to become my husband. We had 3 lovely boys, one of which was born with heart disease and passed away just before it turned 5. But I will tell you this, I've done life with Jesus, I've done life without Jesus. I'll take Jesus every day. So I'm gonna read. Women's ministry is empower, vision, and equip. Our mission, Women's Ministry, was formed to help women, to strengthen them, and to give them a voice. We believe God has an incredible plan for everyone, and Eve exists to help women see that vision and equip them to fulfill that call. We honor and love children. We believe it is our call to protect them, to encourage them, and invest in their lives. And as I have shared this over the past year, I have had people come to me. We have had the honor of giving to several widows and help them financially immediately. That's an immediate need. We've had the honor and privilege of giving through our ministry to an orphanage that really not only houses children, but helps develop them and give them a hope and a future. And it has been an incredible journey so far, so I can't wait to see what the Lord does. I would love for you to visit our website, which is simply ewomensministry.com. We love volunteers. We are getting ready to launch our podcast, but on there is a blog post and videos. Everything is free. And the goal is just to reach women, to encourage them, to help them financially, through the Word, through Bible study, through support, and through resources. So if you would like to visit us, we would love to have you there, and I'll be hanging around afterwards. One of my board members, Jennifer Schultes, is here with me. She might be standing right back there. Hi, Jen. Say hi. And we're just honored to be here today, and thank you so much, Solange, for inviting us to come. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Madam Mayor. We'd also like to acknowledge a couple of guests of honor with us. But first, we want to talk with Senator Donzella James, a longtime fan of hers. And she's here now to talk about the humanitarian committee. She's the humanitarian committee chair.
Welcome to your state capital here. These hollow halls, I tell you, have seen a whole lot of things over the years. And we're sitting right here in the middle. I remember some years ago when I was a kid, and I'm aging myself now, when we couldn't even come in here. When I was a little kid at Our Lady of Lourdes Catholic School, and all of the children from the different Catholic schools came down, and we had to stand outside on the lawn. Ambassador Gilman, we had to stand out there. Can you believe it? But you know what? Years later, we are in both chambers, the House and the Senate. We can work hard and work smart. So God bless the state of Georgia. God bless all of you, because we didn't do it alone. We all worked together. I'm glad to see all of you. And I feel that I should not be up here saying anything, because I'm looking out here at famous people that need to be actually right here in front of us, and I'm sure you're going to hear from them very soon. We're honoring, and my mentor right here, the Honorable Andrew Young, and you can give him a hand. Yeah. And of course, my favorite movie star, entertainer, Lou Gossett. I see our consular generals are here. Where's our consular general? Also from Nigeria. I found out I'm 70% Nigerian, so I won't recognize her. She's going to be recognized pretty soon.
Yes.
And so, we've been working together for many years. And Solange, thank you so much. We've been fighting trafficking of our children, our young people. We've been fighting many of the issues on where violence is even seen in, I guess I'll say, not only our penal system, but with the police. And I guess I'm rambling here because I didn't know I was supposed to be. I just was looking out here at all of you, just all really happy that you're here today. So again, thank you very much for coming. I see all my friends. I know, I was wondering if you were going to tell about the telemedicine machine that I was fascinated by. It's back there against the wall. Are you going to talk about that too? The MedPod is a telemedicine. They brought telemedicine to the House and the Senate a couple of years ago, where we actually had an opportunity to have the screen in and talk to doctors, and each legislator had an opportunity to go and see exactly what it does. And this machine in the back seems to be even greater than anything, Bobby, that we've ever seen, the one in the back. So I hope that you'll all get a chance to go back and look at it before you leave. So thank you to our sponsors today. And again, thank you for coming to your state capitol. I am Donzella James. I'm always here for you. And I will stop talking now so I can hear from some of the great people who are sitting in this room. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. I got 2 brand new knees, so y'all can clap for that too. Because the next time you see me, I'll be running and down the steps. You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, once again, for State Senator Donzella James, another round of applause, please. So we're going to recognize some of our dignitaries, but right now we'd like to get to our guests of the hour. All right, let's recognize some of the guests of honor. Let's begin with Mayor Vince Williams from Union City, a WCC board mayor. Representative Pedro P. Marine, WCC Advisory Board. Mayor Geraldine Holloman Miller, City of Maysville, South Carolina. Ambassador Dr. Amina Smalia from the Consul General of Nigeria. We also have the Consul General of Haiti, Ms. Lily Nogar. We have the Deputy Consul General of the United Kingdom, Colin Gray. And we also have Consul Kevin Casebeer, Consulate of Latvia in Georgia, and a WCC board member. All right, the Consul General of Nigeria, Mujahid Umar. Consul Marva Jacobs, Consulate of Guyana. Then we have Commissioner Larry Gator Rivers, Globetrotter player, NBA All-Star. Former Senator Kurt Thompson, the Georgia State Senate. And also we have Susie Boyles, U.S. Congress candidate for District 6. NBA All-Star Dale Davis, President of Pro Player Holdings, a WCC Sports Committee Chair. Roger Marshall, Director of the Birdwell Foundation. And also in memoriam, we'd like to recognize U.S. Congressman John Lewis and Curly Neal, former Globetrotter player. And right now, the WCC would like to recognize Ambassador Gandhi Thomas for his accomplishments and great contributions as ambassador of OAS, Organization of American States. Additionally, he very graciously will be presenting the prestigious WCC Global Hero Award presented to presidents of countries, among other world leaders. Today, the WCC Award will be presented to Mr. Lou Gossett Jr.
So many movies that you are all quiet. When watching you in television at this time. You say that the World Chamber of Commerce, globally worldwide, presented to Lou Gossett Jr. for extraordinary accomplishments. Solange Warner, WCC Chairman, October 15, 2021.
By this because I'm very touched because I'm still here at this age. I've got a hero that I'm in the room with, Mr. Andrew Young. I remember him when he was young and doing his thing, and he still sits. And I'm amazed at the work that God has done for us when we were young. So now, at the age of 18, I was sent around the world to do movies. 18? 18, that's quite a few centuries ago. And I was fortunate enough as a teenager to go to Africa, to go to Australia, to go to South America. And I see the one thing that mankind has in common. We call them primitive, but they all believe in a higher power that's strong. You have to pay attention, and everything that you do at each age, something is expected of you for the benefit of the whole family. What is the benefit of the whole? And if you don't do that, then you stick out like a sore thumb. So, here I am today with a foundation. It's called E-Racism. All the things that keep us apart must be replaced with what we can do for the whole. And if we do that, and we pray to God, all the stuff that's happened, even if we feel justified to have it in our system, we need to throw it away for the benefit of us all. So it takes, as far as this elder is concerned, mankind to save mankind.
Yes. Yes.
Especially here in this country. We have a lot of things to be resentful for, but there is no time. God has sent us a challenge. And that challenge is going to take us to be together, finally, once and for all, to save us from the pandemic. That's all it's going to take. If we don't take it, we may as well be in the 747 airplane. The plane's about to crash. Everybody inside the plane is fighting over, we're going to be in first class. So, from my heart the yard. Let's throw away all the stuff from the past and join together for a mutual salvation. Thank you.
Can I get a picture real quick? Can I get a group picture real quick? Who are you?
When I left home, my wife called me Andy. And I'm really a citizen of Georgia. And I'm a person
You need to get that
who
mic closer to him.
came here many, many years ago and realized that there was enormous potential and that these were wonderful people. And at that time, we weren't getting along that well. But through the years, we have worked together, we have come together closer, but we've also expanded outwardly. And that idea of a World Chamber of Commerce is something that probably is embedded in the DNA of humanity. As long as there have been people, they have been trading something. They've had different things that they grow. They've had different things that they make. There are different talents that they have. And the way we have learned to live together in peace is largely through trade. And so when I'm invited by the World Chamber of Commerce to come out, I want to come out and say, keep on keeping on. We have so many things that try to divide us that it's wonderful to look at an audience like this that's quite different, that has experiences from all over the world, but that knows that we are one nation, one people. We are humanity under a creator, that we're all blessed. And the differences in our blessings is what makes it exciting for us to live together and work together. And it's my privilege to just say, keep on keeping on, and God bless you.
I think you'll take a...
We would like to offer a donation to the Andrew Young Foundation. There is going to be a celebration on March 12th, I understand. It's going to be the 90th birthday celebration.
The Rose House would like to give you a picture.
Thank you.
From young ambassadors.
All right, come on around. Push that on out the way.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right, let me get this picture. Ambassador. Now I need another song. Give me another song. We need one more song.
3, 2, and 1. One more. Thank you.